friends, neighbours, the proud people of area and the proud People's Republic of Limerick. I stand before you here today with one message: to arise. There are days when I think I could be sitting on a beach at JP McManus's Sandy Lane Resort, far away from all of this. The sun on my face, the sound of the waves, free from the weight of the fight. But I can't and I won't, because my heart beats for Ireland, because my soul belongs to this land, because my duty is here with you, the People's Republic of Limerick. The battle we face now is nothing compared to the battles of our people have faced before us. Will you face this battle with me, the People's Republic of Limerick? I can't hear you. Will you face this battle with me? Will you stand with me and the people of Éire and the People's Republic of Limerick? The legacy of Limerick. Limerick is not just a place. This is the treaty city, and don't ever forget it, folks. The name Limnock means the flat area, but our spirits have never been flat. Our spirit soars, our hearts fight, our people have bled for this land. The true legacy of Limerick is not on our streets or castles. It's the people. It's always been the people. Great people like Dolores O'Riordan, Richard Harris, Paul O'Connell, JP McManus, President Michael D. Higgins, Bill Wheelahan, Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, Terry Wogan, and the Patriots, of course, who gave everything. Liam Nilge, Ned Dawley, Con Colbert, Edward and Dennis O'Dwyer, James Foley, Robert Byrne, Sean South of Limerick, Eamon De Valera, Michael Collins, Dan Murphy, the Blacksmith Volunteers, and John Coffey Murphy. Sean South, immortalised in Sean South from Garryowen. But let's tell the truth, he wasn't from Garryowen, he was from Limerick, he was one of us. He died in 1957, fighting for our freedom. They fought for a free republic. Now it's your turn, the People's Republic of Limerick. The history that it made us. Limerick was a battleground in the Irish Civil War. From March to August 1922, over 700 anti-treaty fighters clashed with nearly 2,000 pro-treaty troops. Fighting from Bruff to Bruree, Kilmallock to Patrick's Well, Adair, Rathkeale, Newcastle West. It was brutal. Irish men fighting Irish men, guerrilla warfare. But even when the guns fell silent, the fight for justice carried on. In 1891, in Newcastle West, Charles Stewart Parnell stood at a rally. A group from Knocknagoshel, led by Eugene Breen, carried a banner saying, "Arise, Knocknagoshel, and take your place amongst the nations of the earth." A century later, my father, Luke Kane, placed a plaque back there in their honour. That message still lives today. Arise, Limerick! Arise, Ireland! Arise, North and South! It's time to unite. It's time to save our republic. We cannot no longer afford division. We can no longer tolerate the poisoning of our streets. 16,000 people homeless. The COVID vaccine scandal covered up. The excess deaths, thousands of excess deaths that our government, our Irish cobbled together government, are covering up. We are one petrol bomb away from reigniting old flames. Dolores O'Riordan warned us in Zombie, but you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns. It's the same old theme since 1916. When the violence causes silence, we must not be mistaken. We must be mistaken if we let them divide us. We must be mistaken if we let our republic slip away. We must be mistaken if we allow silence to be forced upon us. We do not bow to Micheál Martin. We do not bow to Simon Harris. We do not bow to our unelected European bureaucrats in Europe. We do not answer to globalist elites in suits and silence. We do not bow to the bankers and wankers who have destroyed this country. Even voices in the Dáil, like Michael Healy-Rae and his friends, have all tried to silence me. So let them jail me again. Let them jail me again. But I ask you, the People's Republic of Limerick, will you rise in my place? I can't hear you. Will you rise in my place? Will you rise? I spent 4 days unlawfully jailed here in Limerick in the women's prison, while murderers, rapists and paedophiles walk the streets freely. Protected by the system, given a new identity, I was prisoner 125204. Why? Because I told the truth. Because I dared to challenge them. But they forgot one thing. They can jail me, they can silence Michelle Keane, but they will never defeat the Irish people and the People's Republic of Limerick. Inside those prison walls, I met 90 women. Some are addicts, some are broken, some are mothers, some made terrible mistakes. But many are there because the system has failed them. I promised them I would be their voice, and I will. They are not murderers. They are not criminals. They are Irish women. It takes peaceful resistance to reclaim this nation. We will rise, and if it takes truth and courage, we will answer people. These politicians were selected, not elected. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on election night as a presiding officer in Turin-Cahill polling station in Kerry, tore out ballot papers right in front of my eyes out of a ballot book. I will prove it. I am bringing this to the High Court in Ireland, and I will prove this. This is not over. To the men and women of Ireland and Limerick, I say, it's not too late. Turn back. For the people, by the people, led by the people, we need a republic. The rising voices of Irish women, I say, here is your chance. This is a great time in Irish politics for strong, intelligent Irish women to lead. Your voices are rising louder, stronger and prouder. They said our goals were too high. They said we were too divided. They were all wrong. Some days are just days. But this, a day that history will remember on the streets of Limerick forever, because we've refused to sit on the sidelines, because we stood up and said, not our country, not today. If we have the courage to fight, to change, to rise, remember this. The Irish Republic was established by the Irish people, and it can only be disestablished by the Irish people. So I say to you, we want our republic, north and south now, after what's gone on in Ballymena and Portadown. We all need to be united. Are you ready, Limerick? Are you ready? Are you ready to stand up for your country, for your children, and for your republic? Because when ordinary Irish and Limerick people stand together, we do extraordinary things. Let's finish what our ancestors started. Let's make Ireland great again. Arise, Limerick. Arise, Ireland. Arise, not Negotiable. Arise, the silenced. Arise, the forgotten. Arise, the imprisoned. Arise, the brave. We are a republic. We are people. We are Ireland.